You know you never seen a podcast this good for this long.
Yeah.
What more can we say? The podcast where we talk to the culture and the culture talks back. I go by the name Radio God Stu.
I'm Amani Villa.
I'm Jalen.
Oh my God.
I just
Here
don't
you go.
understand why every time we got to do, like, Stu should be the one to kick us off, and then we just go through the line like that. Otherwise, I feel like I'm like a new employee at work or some shit.
Everything
I'm
is a
Jalen.
freaking debate with this guy.
I'm just saying, my bad, you're right. I'm Jalen. What's going on with y'all? Go ahead.
This episode of What More Can We Say, we will be talking about J. Cole's new album that's coming out. We'll be talking about the Grammy weekend, see what, you know what I'm saying, what we got going on. We also going to talk about Cenat, Ray J, and more. But we're going to start it off right now. We got new music.
Ah, man, you know,
Rihanna's baby daddy.
we talked about this for a minute now. Me and you specifically, Stu, the pre-Amani era. We had talked about the delays and everything like that, particularly with Roddy Ricch and with A$AP Rocky. A$AP Rocky finally, after many, damn near over a year, finally dropped his album, Don't Be Dumb. Now,
What do you think?
before I get too critical on any, because it's going to be pretty music heavy today, before I get critical on these niggas, I just want to say this. Shout out to A$AP Rocky for off the rip, because I think he's done a great job of being one of the few artists left in a modern era that still gives a damn about their visuals. Still
Yes.
really cares about the production value of everything he's doing outside of just the songs being released. So I want to give him a, little golf clap around there on that.
A true creative.
Because he really is still keeping his foot on the gas when it comes to
Yeah.
really expanding his ideas outside of just what we're hearing.
Just
when we
like a
press
New
play.
Yorker should. Hello.
You feel me?
She
So
gonna-
I
Monty
like
gonna
that
throw New York
album.
in there.
Do you like the album?
You know,
Go
sorry.
ahead,
go ahead.
Amani, good.
I do actually like it, but then I don't.
Okay.
So, y'all know me. I like Cleo Soul and stuff like that. So the vibration of it, it just feels like kind of like the whole time.
Disrupting
I
your
felt
inner
like I was
peace,
like,
yeah.
if I was a really like angry person, I would like blast it, or like if I was like in that type of trap mindset.
Yeah.
But for people that do like that music, I feel like it really is a good album though.
Mm-hmm.
I do have some favorites. My favorite song, honestly, is him and Doechii.
Oh, really?
The
And the
robbery.
Brent song, I like that song, and the one with Brent. Yes,
The
Brent
robbery
was-
joint.
Yes,
Yeah,
robbery.
that
I like
was
that.
that was very
I
creative.
love that.
Skip
Very
there.
creative.
What,
But
the
I like
Doechii
that.
record?
Yeah.
Here we go. Now hold on. Let her cook real quick. We'll
But
get to you in just a second.
I feel like it's more of a feminine song though. Anyway, I feel like it's more girly, like the girliest song on the album. So I understand that. But I do like the Brent Fire song. But I like the music. There's one song that it kept transitioning. It was like trap, and then he went into some like the Weekend type of shit, and then he went back to trap, and then back to Weekend type
Don't
of
be
stuff.
dumb.
Yeah, maybe I don't know, but I was like, whoa, this is nice, but. But the vibration of it just made me feel like
That's his vibe, though,
like I
to
was
be
in a
fair.
motor.
Yeah, that's his vibe though. Now I'll say this: I like the album a lot. First off, people were shitting on this album like crazy online. I don't know what A$AP Rocky did to you niggas, but it let it go and let's move on and let
My
bygones be
nigga,
bygones.
the visuals are insane.
He's the only nigga that still care about him. But I will say, like
Insane.
on the music tip, I don't go into an A$AP Rocky album expecting like, Kendrick level quality,
Right.
or even that thought behind a lot of the lyrics. To your point, he's always been in that psychedelic rock. Like as far as his production, I think he's
psychedelic
taken
rock.
I think he's taken a lot more chances from his production aspect, and maybe like some ways that he maybe kind of does like more melodies as opposed to maybe the actual content of the records. Because even on this, like I maybe kind of stupidly had an idea in my mind like, oh, he's gone through so much since the last time that we heard from him, with being arrested overseas, marrying Rihanna, being a father now. And we didn't really get much of that on there. Like you can't really tell that this is such a long period of time between the albums, if that makes sense. Like how we were talking about 21 on the last episode, it just kind of feels like there wasn't really that elevation in the sound or the content that maybe some people would have wanted, but I can also appreciate him staying in his lane and still giving people what they've become used to. He still continued to do that on this project.
I feel like he recorded this in a Paris fashion house with glasses on. Like,
Oh,
don't
man.
don't spill my espresso.
This nigga here. So you weren't feeling it, or
No, it had some bright spots. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? I like the record with Boss Man D-Lo and
See, I didn't like that.
Stop Snitching.
I
shout
didn't
out
like
Sauce
that.
Walker. He spanked that shit for sure.
He did good. He
Spit
did
that
good,
Texas shit on there.
Yeah.
That was dope. I like the record with Brent.
Okay.
I didn't like that punk rocky shit. and I didn't like the
I like the punk rocky one.
the Shut the Fuck Up record either. I really didn't like
That
that.
might,
See, we're
hey,
so
that Shut
different.
the Fuck Up record might be one of the worst records I've heard in recent memory. That
I don't
shit
remember which
was
one that is.
horrible.
But I do appreciate because you do gotta like listen to the music and like pick up on like the nuances of how he does his voices and how he
Yeah.
does, you know what I'm saying, how he EQs it and the effects that he uses. That's more creative than the actual shit that he be saying. The
Right.
shit
Yeah,
that he be
yeah,
saying,
you're
it
right,
don't
yeah.
really be like, it'd be like, all right, that's
it's the
cool.
presentation that feels,
Yeah. It's the
But,
creativity
you know what I'm
of it.
saying?
Yeah,
it's
it's
how,
true.
It's how he like really like
I appreciate that
is
though.
creative with it. You know what I'm saying? But
I like that.
I give him a C plus just because I like that fashion couture hip hop shit that he be
No.
doing.
What would
He
you
be
grade
doing,
it?
He be doing
I give him a
that shit.
B.
A B?
Yeah, compared to that, I listened to that verse of the 21 album.
Oh, okay. I mean, damn, how would I compare this to the 21 album? That's actually a good
And
point.
the
'cause I
Dance
wasn't
Season
thinking about it.
album. That Crying Ash. Oh,
I
sorry.
do think
Crying
that the ASAP album is a little bit easier to
It's easier to
digest.
digest, yeah.
And I do think, to your point, like
Yeah.
he's taking a lot more chances musically or production wise. He's taking a little bit more chances, so
Yeah.
it kind of gives you like something to look forward to on each album or each song.
Yeah, it did.
Kind of seeing like the different ways he kind of might incorporate some people, and you know, what I
Yeah.
mean, not for nothing. Like I do think that taking what it turned out to be like a 6 or 7 year break from albums, there is something to be
Damn, is
said
that
about
long?
being able to come back after that period of time. Exactly, yeah. Coming back after that period of time and still giving people something to, you know, be comfortable with.
I feel like ASAP did that for the creatives, y'all. I have not seen a creative visual album like that since like Beyonce does that, like, you know, creative with the video. I love visuals. So
Yeah.
I love that every song on Spotify, it was a different scene. I was like, oh, this shit is fire. And it
Yeah.
made me want to listen more, which is hard. 'Cause I'm very like, you know, obviously y'all know I'm like, I don't like that. I don't like new music. I don't like new stuff. But ASAP made me want to keep listening to see which visuals is for that. Or, okay, that matches the song. Like, I was really invested into the visuals. So good job.
And it's a smooth listen
Great
too,
job.
because you know these niggas be bloating their albums 14, 15, 16 songs. I felt like
Yeah.
this was actually it felt cohesive and it didn't feel like it dragged on too long. Like I feel like every song had a purpose, at least even if I didn't.
Even though
love them.
the Tim Burton thing was kind of dark.
Yeah,
It's kind of dark,
Yeah.
sinister-y. I'm like, I feel like I'm going to the depths of hell. So let me just back up a little bit. But you know, I fuck with it.
now
What's the beef with him and Drizzy though?
yeah.
You know, I'm just over the whole look. I think it's all planted.
Oh, here goes the Drake.
I think it's all scheme that's how I made up.
Here we go with the Drake. Here we go. You about to
Because it's
stick
like,
up for
come
Drake.
on,
Stick
like,
up for Drake. Go
I'm
ahead.
not saying stick up. I'm just saying I feel like
Okay.
it's all planted. Like I feel these are all strategically planned. I feel like they all could get in the back room and they all be laughing and having a good time when the cameras are off.
Yeah.
No, but Cook.
Yeah, no, I don't
Why
agree.
not?
I'm listening to
Why?
I'm listening to what you're saying. She don't think nobody in music is authentic.
I do.
Last
I do.
episode,
I
niggas is
think,
puppets.
I think
This-
beefs be
Go
kind
ahead.
of planted though. Like they really might not really like each other, but I feel like I feel like they plant beefs because it brings money in. It brings attention in. It
I
brings,
mean, also,
it
but
generates
we
money.
also, if we're talking about this specifically, you talking about the beef really centering around Rihanna. Once
yeah,
you
but
start
I mean,
doing
he
all
had her
these,
first, so what? Like,
but
blah,
to
blah,
ASAP's
blah.
point, because he's been doing press. So when this record first came out, specifically the Stole Your Flow record, which is just a whole Drake diss. Let's be clear.
Yeah,
he
I
tried to
know,
run
yeah.
away from that at first and kind of try to downplay it. Nigga, it's a Drake diss. It is what it is. So the whole song, he's getting at Drake kind of with the first you stole my flow, then I stole your bitch, back and forth, whatever the case may be. I think that it's interesting only from the perspective of these niggas did used to be cool, and I don't even really see the reason for them to be. I mean, I get the Rihanna aspect of it, but Drake don't get no stripes for beefing with ASAP Rocky and dissing ASAP Rocky on a record. And ASAP Rocky don't really have nothing of value to say back to Drake besides the first you stole my flow, then I stole your bitch. Which the record was cool, but it was just like
This nigga has Rihanna tatted on his body.
yeah.
Okay, that is a very big situation.
Yeah.
That's huge, sir. She's
Yeah.
on his skin.
I mean, so
He was in love with her.
do you feel like this overshadowed
Shut up.
do you think this overshadowed the project though?
No, not at all.
Okay.
No.
Not at all. No, it wasn't that deep. I mean, I haven't even heard that much of this. Like, oh, she's, and then it went away. Because I forgot about it. I was like, wait, Drake? I was like, oh, yeah, they are beefing, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I would beef with the guy who's dating the girl who's on my skin, too. What the hell?
Well,
I would have beef with them too.
you know, if they had beef with them, who would bow out of that beef?
Yeah. You ain't even got to. Hey, look, typically you be kind of catching me off guard with some of the transitions. J. Cole, Jermaine Cole. That's exactly who it is.
Not
Please,
Jermaine.
go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
Please.
man.
Hey,
That
man,
nigga be having me tight, bro. Pause.
he dropped a little pack.
Hey, yo.
That nigga be irritating me, bro. Some of this
said
goof.
pause
I'm gonna
on
let
the
him set it up.
tight.
I'm gonna let him set it up before I get on my soapbox. Go ahead.
And he dropped a little pack on us.
Yeah.
Birthday Blizzard, a couple
pack.
freestyles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I like about it though?
What?
He took it back to my generation and my era
Yeah.
and had the boy DJ Clue host them shits, and that shit to me was just so nostalgic, and
New York.
it took me back to, you know what I'm saying, back in the 90s.
Them
when
Desert
I used to
Storm
go-
joints? Yeah.
I used to go
Desert
cop a
Storm.
mixtape on 125th Street at Harlem Music Hut or some shit.
Oh, that nigga.
You know
Okay, he
what I'm
talking
saying?
real
Like,
New York shit.
Yeah, it's real
Real
New York shit.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, shout out to Jermaine. Are y'all looking forward to his album coming
Time out, because I got to get your thoughts real quick. You specifically, Stu. Now, there's a narrative going on about him on that victory beat. The first one, niggas was saying that they felt like he was getting his ass whooped by it. What you thought about that?
You know,
Nah, for real. Niggas said that he was having a tough time keeping
that
up.
beat is so iconic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, you've had legendary freestyles on that beat. Not to mention the original, you know what I'm saying? Like, Biggie went crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he snapped. And then, you know, even not for nothing, you know, 50 Cent and Lloyd Banks, when they did it,
Yeah.
it was dope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Shout
when
out
you,
Banks.
when you hop on the victory beat, you just know like you got to come with that shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I wasn't disappointed in it. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought it was dope, but is it like, you know what I'm saying? Did he like destroy it to the point where like he can own that beat? Nah, he didn't do that. But you know what I'm saying? It was dope.
Go ahead.
I didn't really like the mixtape.
No, none of them. Like
No,
none of the
I'm
records
not
really?
saying like at all. There were some beats that he really did good on, but I mean, like, it just felt like I was listening to. I don't know. I'm over like I'm ready for like how ASAP came, like, you know, the creativity and originality. I do respect. When I heard DJ Clue, I was like, oh shit, okay, New York, stand up.
Yeah.
Like, that made me excited. And then as it kept playing, I was like, all right, and now I'm getting bored. Like, I'm getting bored, you know. So like, I do respect it though. Like, I'm not like, as an artist, like, don't put your stuff out. Like, you know, people won't like it, I like it, but I feel like I'm not gonna go back and play it again.
Yeah.
But I'm happy to have heard the nostalgia in it. Like, thank you for that. We respect that. But it was nothing like, wow. All I heard was Biggie. I was like, oh, okay, you got to slide like Biggie or I'm not going to want to hear it.
Yeah.
Especially as a New Yorker. Like, come on.
That's fair. Now I'm not gonna go too crazy because I think I've already kind of bombed on J. Cole before. And if you say a critical word about the nigga, you got a whole group of his fans, really stans, that call you a hater and start
I don't
saying
give a
all this
damn.
goofy shit. I really hate that narrative. So I'll say this, right? How do I kind of contextualize and be concise here? These 4 records here kind of made me less excited for the album just because I feel like it's like, you know, to your point, to Stu's point or whatever about him getting Clue, J. Cole is a student of hip hop, bruh. Like he
Yeah.
really has grown up in this
For
shit
sure.
and really understands the ins and outs of this. So already when I'm hearing some of these records, I'm like, nigga, you losing me because you trying to retcon or rewrite history. Your ass ducked out of this battle. You wanted no smoke. You don't get to rewrite it a couple months later like niggas didn't see it and shit happened behind closed doors. Nigga, we saw you duck. You didn't want no smoke. Mind you, this nigga spent a whole year and a half, 2 years doing all this crazy buildup. And if you listen to the records, he's popping his shit like, bro, if a nigga come fuck with me, it's gonna be da-da-da-da-da, so on and so forth. The first time a nigga started knocking on his door, he's acting like he's not home. And now months later, now that everything is kind of cooled down and some of the smoke has gone off the battlefield, now this nigga's trying to rewrite history and make it seem like he's some noble steed that just ducked out the battle and was doing hip hop a favor by not whipping niggas' ass. You was never gonna beat nobody's ass. Can we stop this narrative?
Why you say noble
Because
steed?
J. Cole is very talented. That's the thing. Like, when I'm going on this rant, it makes it seem like I'm going in on this nigga like he's not talented. He's one of the greatest rappers I've heard in my modern era.
Yeah.
But that don't give you that doesn't give you a pass to just say complete bullshit months later, nigga. You tripping.
Tell him why you mad, son. Tell him why you mad.
It's nonsense, bro. Like, I'm low-key getting hot thinking about this shit just because I'm like, damn, nigga, like, He's sitting there talking about, I wish I had the specific bar in my mind. I should have wrote that shit down.
Oh my
but he
God.
did some variation talking about, oh yeah, you know, I just dug back and then started out and then restarted from the bottom and worked my way up past you niggas. Past who? Who is he talking about? You not past Kendrick, nigga.
Wale.
On no planet.
He passed Wale.
You not. That's about it. That's about it.
Wale.
This nigga's crazy. Even Drake,
Wale
even
straight.
we was talking about Drake on the last one, and even Drake, who I think is kind of lacking in
Y'all are
quality.
funny.
Nigga, you not past Drake. Like you don't get to
Hell no.
throw a stone, hide
Oh
your
my
hand.
God. Remember that song, In the Morning? Can I hit it in the morning?
Yeah.
Drake demolished J. Cole in that song. I just wanted to say that.
That nigga sound like he just woke up.
Like,
I do like that record
Drake,
though.
that's when I first realized, like, damn, J. Cole. And that's when I realized Drake was better than J. Cole at that moment. At that moment. With creativity, with music. Not like lyrically. I'm talking about like just creativity. Like the way Drake slides, the pockets he used. I was like, dang, Drake just fucking killed you, J. Cole. The
Just
hell?
stick to-
And that's when I
hey.
realized, oh shit, like he slides better than J. Cole does
Hey, J.
on
Cole.
a track.
J. Cole, listen, you one of the greatest MCs of our generation, nigga, but stop the bullshit, nigga. Stop.
Damn.
You not like that. Oh shit, I almost dropped my phone. You not like that no more, nigga. You not number one. You're not number two. You've already made the decision to stick your ass in third place and stay there. So go ahead and do that. And while we at it, quiet as kept, you're not even the best rapper out the Carolinas. Shout out my nigga Fonte. I'm just gonna keep it a stat.
Damn.
I'm just saying. Now I will say
Jalen.
this.
Wildin'.
Now I will say that. No, I'm damn right. Y'all niggas got to tap in. But I'm gonna say this though, right? Leaving that alone and leaving that narrative alone, because I want him to leave that alone on this album. Moving forward with this album, because by the time this episode comes out, the album will have been dropped. I'm looking forward to J. Cole hopefully just continuing to show us great lyricism. Don't do no more of that. You the best shit. Just stick in your box with the lyricism. You good there. And let's let bygones be bygones there. You know, I've been hearing some cool stuff about features. Hopefully he's not going to try to completely solo this joint, you know, bring in some outside producers, work with some outside artists, and really try to give us, you know, like a great album, because how he's marketed this has been that this is going to be his last album.
Who do you want to see on the album with him? Feature-wise?
Oh man. So let's like take this. Let's take him at his word and say that this is gonna be the last album that J. Cole ever drops. Who would I want to hear on the last J. Cole album ever? Jay-Z, you gotta bring Jay-Z back for a verse. Now the likelihood of you in that verse is not high, but you gotta bring Jay back for one.
I think it's higher than most.
Now, speaking of the Carolina
Right.
Connect, I would love to see him do something with Fonte. That or Little Brother as a whole. That would be super dope to me. Damn, is there anybody new who could be dope that he could work with?
I mean,
I'm
I
trying
think
to think.
I think the
I don't know.
the Dreamville crew should shine on this.
Maybe
album
some of
as
them
well.
TDE niggas, PG Lang. I see people talking about maybe Kendrick will be on there. I'm not really seeing that.
I wouldn't put it past them.
You don't think so?
I would think so.
Okay.
I wouldn't be mad if he did.
After doing all that back and forth, even with J. Cole kind of like dissing him and then putting his hand behind his back and being like, nah, I'm sorry, bro, my bad. I don't think that they should work together right now. I don't think it will be received well. Or for the caliber of artists that they are and the work that we kind of want to get from them, I think that beef is still going to kind of be like a dark cloud over it to some extent. I would prefer them niggas just kind of work on that shit in like a year or two or whatever, like really let this shit settle. But right now, it's just gonna kind
I'm
of be
over the whole
overshadowed.
beat thing. It's kind of getting boring. It's like enough.
Yeah, I'm over the beef
Yeah.
shit.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Get up next.
But J. Cole keep talking about the shit. So how do we move
Well, he
on?
missed out on the whole thing. That's why he's trying to catch up.
Yeah, nah. It don't work like that.
But him being like a student of hip hop, like how you mentioned, like I would want to see him like, you know, go back in and tap in with some of the pioneers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, maybe like a Big Daddy Kane or a KRS-One.
That would be
You
crazy.
know what I'm saying? And then
Ooh,
you know,
KRS-One.
maybe do something like a Lauryn Hill. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
go into that bag with like some real legends, some real
Yeah,
pioneers.
since you want to bring
and
up
do
DJ
something
Clue,
dope.
fucking
Yeah,
mixtape
you
shit.
brought
You
Clue
might as
back,
well go.
shit.
You might as well go all the way back.
Go
You
all the
gotta
way back.
go
Take it back.
feature crazy
I
though.
think
Just
that'd
make
be
sure,
good.
yeah, like really, you know, he's done it for the last 2, 3, 4 albums where besides being a great artist, his moniker has been, he's going gold, going platinum with no features, no help. That's cool. Now that we have this last album and you've done your victory lap, start working with niggas around you and let's make this like a real, I guess what's the term, like his magnum opus?
Yeah.
I want to see something like that.
Like I said, magnum opus.
You know what I'm saying? Get my little vocab. But I do want to see him take some risks, similar, not exactly like ASAP, but take some risks, bro, with this project. Like,
I love ASAP.
go outside
Very
the box,
creative.
please. Give us a different flavor than what we've already got. We know you
I'm
can rap the
bored,
best.
J. Cole, I'm bored.
Give us some different, some different flows, some different content, some different features. Just give us different voices
Like you're
in
the
the
woke
mix.
rapper, we get it. Okay, what's next?
You know?
Wake us up, Cinnamon nigga. Now we going to sleep.
Here you go. See,
And
she
maybe
about to
next
be
year
disrespectful.
he might get a nomination to the
Grammy. Oh, is that it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I was trying to play Fill in the Blank. Yeah.
Man, it's Grammy week.
Yeah.
It's
Weekend,
Grammy weekend.
All my peers are in LA doing all the cool parties and
Okay,
all the
getting lit,
performances
getting
and,
networks,
and all that type of shit.
communicating.
Yeah. Who do you think, you know what I'm saying, is gonna have a big night at the Grammys?
Oh, good question.
It feels like it's gonna be the Kendrick.
It's gonna be the Kendrick
It's gonna
show.
be. It's gonna be.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
That
it's
would
gonna
be
a Kendrick
fire.
backslapping competition. Niggas just gonna be giving them all kind of, good job, bro, and all that type of shit. So, I
I
mean,
think it's gonna be a great show.
yeah,
I think we're gonna have a great show.
and they tried to get up some of the performers too, because it was kind of weak when they first came out. But I think Tyler's jumped in the mix now, and they got some different people
Oh,
kind of
yeah,
doing some
Tyler.
stuff.
Justin Bieber is hitting the stage for
Yeah?
the first time in a very long time.
Wow, I didn't hear that.
I didn't
That'd be
love
dope.
that last album, by the way, Swag. I didn't
Yeah.
really love it. There's
Yeah, I didn't
there's some
either,
good joints on there, but
Yeah.
nigga was playing
seemed
that
like it was
streaming game.
rushed.
Yeah, it's playing that streaming game, putting every song that you worked on over the last 2 years on that motherfucker.
It sounds like
so-
an old Usher
Yeah.
album from like 2005.
Oh hell, man. Ooh, okay.
I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it.
It
His soul wasn't in it. They rushed that project.
It felt like one of those things, to your point, where it's like he knows his power and caliber of artistry at this kind of point in time, but it doesn't feel like he put his best foot
Yeah, I
forward with the
feel like
project.
it was rushed.
I'll tell you this, I do think Kendrick should have a pretty big night, and then overall, my one request, prayer, hope,
The Clips win something.
just give Clips rap album of the year. Just give it to them. They had the best rap album. Kendrick can have album of the year. That's all well and good. Just give Clips rap album of the year and do not mess it up. Don't just give it to Kendrick because he's having a moment right now. He did not have the better rap album between the two, in my opinion.
Mm.
That's all I'm saying.
I would speak on who I want to see, but honestly, all the females are just giving me the same thing. Like, so, I mean, I'm not really that excited.
Well, let me take your job real quick. Speaking of females who might not be at the
Oh,
Grammys
shit.
anytime soon, how you feel about your
Nicki
girl?
Minaj.
Yeah, how you feel? So
It's over.
Oh my God.
So quick
Listen.
backstory. Nicki Minaj here.
Listen,
We thought it was a one-time appearance, but it seems like now
no, I knew it was
she's
gonna be multiple.
she's fully Trump's right-hand woman now. She's riding for Broski, and
Let me tell you
she's
something.
she
Call that nigga
campaigning and doing
handsome,
all
bro.
that.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, come on.
Y'all have to understand, right? So I feel like, okay, when it comes to Nicki, first of all, I'm a big person of let people do what they want to do.
Okay.
Like, just because you like that person, I like that person, like, I mean, on a scale of a Trump, I don't care. Like, I'm not gonna not be friends with you because you like this person. Like, we're grown as fuck. Like, we're not gonna all have the same exact ideologies and thoughts, but it depends on how you move with that. I feel like Nicki is doing a power move. I feel like she's doing that because she needs something or she's paying a debt. Something is going on behind the scenes that she's doing that. It looks sarcastic as hell to me, second of all, third of all, and fourth of all. She don't like she's being serious about it. Like, she's paying some type of debt. I feel like there's something that has to be owed, and she does not care that she has to get in front of the world and be like, look, I F with Trump. She does not care enough about people she doesn't know compared to whoever she's paying off or whatever debt she needs to fulfill.
All right, let me give you two things
I
real quick.
respect that.
You
Because she does.
respect it.
I respect
I
it.
was just about to ask that.
Let
Thank you
me
for
finish.
Go ahead.
Only because you have to understand. Okay, so I'm not a big advocate of, let's all follow everybody else's, because, what? Listen, there is a reason why Nicki is standing beside that man and doing that. Whatever debt she's paying, I believe that she's doing that for a power move. I'm saying for whoever she's doing that for, obviously it's a really, really, really big debt that has to be paid because you could tell that she's not even comfortable being there. You could tell that she really don't want to be there.
Can you tell
Yes,
that?
I can tell.
I
Nicki does
can't-
not
I
really
can't-
want to be
I'm
there.
not seeing
She's
that.
doing it for whatever she's doing for, and obviously it's really important to her if she's standing up there next to goddamn Trump. So I commend her being like, you know what? I know the world gonna hate me, but I gotta get this done.
All right, two things real quick.
So cry me a river, I don't care. Her debt is gonna be paid off, and now she's not gonna worry about the public enough to not get her debt paid off.
All right, two things, and then and Stu can take off.
Would y'all sacrifice for y'all family in front of the world?
Hold on, wait, I got you.
I think y'all would.
Here's my thing. First off, I think it's funny or a little disingenuous and dangerous when we're talking about somebody like Trump and the things that he's not only put into power, the things that he said, and the way he carries himself. This ain't just a nigga who's talking about whether or not you should work on MLK Day or not. This is a nigga who wants MLK Day completely done away with, and any nigga that's a benefactor of it. So that, to me, you're talking about something more dangerous than just one choice or the other. Somebody that's really, to me, in my opinion, really pushing some evil shit that could really set us, particularly as black people, really back on some shit. That's one. Two, you say you respect it. So if she come out, or I guess my better question would be, why did she get that benefit of the doubt from you?
I'm gonna say I respect her.
Why do you assume that she's
willing to sacrifice in front of the world, knowing that this can literally tear apart her fan base for whatever she has to pay off. Like she's willing to be like, because she could have been like, you know what, no, whatever that has to be paid off. She could be like, no, I'm sorry, I can't do it. I'll just rather just like, no. She's like, you know what, if I have to stand in front of the world and get dogged out to make sure this debt is paid off, I'm gonna do that.
But here's what I'm saying.
That's a lot of strength.
I hear what you're saying. Here's my question: what debt is she paying off, and why why is she getting that benefit of the doubt? Like, why are you even assuming that she got some debt to pay?
You want me to go through the papers to find out exactly what she has to pay off?
Like, why can't
she?
Like, I
you
feel
know, there's higher ups to be, and there's things they gotta freaking get done for certain reasons,
you
certain thing
big
going
conspiracy. I'm gonna just say this.
I am, and
I think
and I'm not wrong.
We look for a reason for niggas who are bad people to be bad.
So
people.
she just standing by Trump for no reason because she just want to do it. No,
yeah.
No,
that's
no,
exactly
she's
what
not.
I think. All right,
I do not think Nicki is doing that just because she wants to do it.
Nicki is doing it because she's tired of waking up to have to drive the kids to school, and she want her husband to be able to do it. And this nigga's a whole sex offender.
That may be it.
And he can't.
But
He can't take the kids to school in the goddamn morning because nigga, he did some fucked up shit. And
I don't
he gotta
believe
pay
that.
the price
She's
for
doing it because I'm telling you, this not because she wants to have fun.
She's doing it because Nicki has this, people aren't going to tell me how to think and what to do.
I agree
attitude.
with that.
Don't agree.
She has this superiority complex.
100%.
Yeah, she does have that.
100%.
But that's not why she's by Trump, though.
And listen, for someone who came to this country illegally, Nicki Minaj, for her to support someone.
So why would she do that?
She's a clown.
Because she's a debt to be paid off.
Nigga, it ain't no debt to pay off.
She has not earned you to do this.
Listen,
she hasn't earned you to do
She ain't got no
this.
credit with Trump.
Because
she ain't got no credit with Trump.
She does now. That's the point. There's some type of power that needs to be had.
Nothing that he does, even for these next 3 years that he's president, is going to be enough to benefit her in the long run. You know what I'm saying?
How do you know that?
Because
you don't know what's behind the scenes going on.
Listen,
you don't know what she needs to get done that he can have done. That other people, there's other artists don't have the power of Trump.
She ain't got enough money and enough anything for Trump to fuck with her like that. He's gonna parade her around.
Y'all don't know what these people are doing behind the scenes.
If she need to learn from anybody, she need to learn from Kanye. Because he did the same thing with Kanye, paraded him around with that
Which
damn
Kanye?
MAGA.
The first, second, third, fourth, or fifth one?
I used to.
The one that was
five of
paraded
them.
around with the MAGA hat.
That's not even Kanye
and then
for real.
discarded this nigga and never fucked with him ever
That
again.
ain't even Kanye for real though.
And if you ask me, Kanye has more money and had more influence than Nicki Minaj did. And look what he did.
Which
look what
Kanye,
he did to him.
Stu? Which one?
Let me ask y'all a question real quick to just so we're still on the same page. Do you think, for both of you, feel free to whoever want to answer first, do you think that this affects her legacy moving forward?
Absolutely.
Yes, and she does not give a damn.
You think positively or negatively? You think there's any
negatively? Yeah.
Negatively.
Okay.
But she doesn't. That's what I'm saying. She's sacrificing that. So obviously, it's important enough for whatever she's doing it for. She's like, I'm willing to sacrifice what I've done.
She's gonna look back in 5, 10
not.
years, and she's gonna be like,
she's not.
Even if she doesn't say it publicly, she's gonna be like, damn, that was stupid as fuck of me.
She
to
knows
do.
it's stupid as fuck regardless.
Nigga, that shit
She's
was
not
stupid
up there
as
without
fuck.
her knowing it's stupid as fuck.
You know what I'm
But she
saying?
does not care.
When she's not revered and she's not celebrated many years from now, she's gonna be mad and she's gonna be like, Nate canceled me for this.
I don't think so.
Yes,
the
because that's the type of person
enough.
that she is. Little Kim tried to tell us years and years ago about who the fuck Nicki Minaj was, and she was like, "Y'all will find out."
I mean, we know that she's obviously a bitch.
We fucked around and found out.
I've been told personally, like, you act like Nicki, but don't. I hope you ain't as mean as her. Like, I've been told all the time, Nicki Minaj is not that nice. She's a mean girl. Okay, yeah, but guess the fuck what? She's a fucking queen. She's the fucking queen of rap. She could be mean if she wants to. Nicki took over the game.
And she took all of that from Little Kim.
She could be a bitch if she want to be a bitch.
She took all that from Little Kim.
Oh my God, she's so mean. She could be a mean girl because that's how she is. She had to run through a game of niggas for years. Can you imagine what she had to go through with these niggas? Can you imagine as a woman the things she had to go through? If she wants to be a bitch, she could be a bitch.
I respect her music grind. I just don't respect trying to do this right wing grifter nonsense when niggas ain't really fucking with you. Grifter. That shit is corny.
Because you do have a responsibility as an artist to take into consideration society as a whole.
Yeah.
And she doesn't. She's just about her and what she wants and what she got to get. And I swear to God, like, none of that shit's gonna be worth it in the end.
That reminds me of these athletes right now that we're watching, like an Anthony Edwards, that have kind of come under criticism recently because they haven't spoken out about. Again, we talked about it last episode with Ice. There was yet another incident where Ice had killed somebody, and the athletes, particularly in the city of Minnesota where they play basketball, have been looked at and asked questions about kind of how they feel about things. And a lot of these niggas is kind of taking the route
guys?
I'm not political and I'm not a politician.
But why can't they speak on it?
I don't know, because wait, let me say real quick.
Conspiracy of money. Because if they speak on that they can mess up their contracts.
Okay. I'm gonna say this. That shit to me is straight pussy, and I'm gonna tell you why.
But that's what they gotta do.
There's nothing political. I hear you. There's nothing political though, and it's just a cheap way out because you want to benefit from all sides and feel like you're not alienating one side because you're looking out for your pockets. There ain't nothing political about just simply coming out and saying what them niggas is doing in the street is foul. It's not right. They shouldn't be treating civilians like that. And it begins and ends there. But when these niggas, here's what I'm saying though, but when these niggas get on these platforms and they're asked these questions and then their first response back is, man, I don't want to really get into politics. Like, I'm not a nigga, that's not politics.
That ain't even politics.
That's human decency. You just being pussy.
But to their contracts, it is though.
It's ignorance on their part and lack of education. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have been living in a world where all they know is sports. All they know is basketball. All they know is this. They're not even thinking about what's actually going on in the outside world because they feel like it doesn't affect them. You know what I'm saying? And until it does hit close to home, then they want to speak up and have a voice and do all that shit. But nigga, the time to have a voice is when everyone's affected by it, not just you. You know what I'm saying? And I love Anthony Edwards. I think he's a fucking super talented guy, but I think that he's even fucking up his legacy. I don't want to say legacy, but he's fucking up the opportunity for
his
him
impact
to be the face of the NBA because you're going to have to come out and you're going to have a stance. You're going to have to be able to stand on things to be the face of the NBA. And it's like you got all the talent to do it, but it's just like you're not even taking the necessary steps in order to become that.
So do y'all feel like, okay, so remember back in 2020 when, I forgot who it was, but he spoke out and everybody was like chopping him down for it. And he lost his, he couldn't play a couple games. I can't think of his name. Dang, I can't think of his name. But he spoke out and then they were like, oh my God, he couldn't play a couple games. And then the guy who kneeled, like if
Kaepernick?
they start talking,
Kaepernick.
Yeah, but there was somebody else too though that spoke out and they couldn't play certain games. I don't feel like they're ignorant. I feel like they know that if they speak on it, it can make or break their brand and their pockets. I don't think they not know what's going on. I feel like it can mess up their money and they don't care enough to be like, well, listen, I'm gonna take a stand. Like they're not that passionate about it.
Yeah,
I disagree.
I think them niggas is looking out for their bottom.
I think they're looking out for their pockets and their brand.
Yeah, they're looking out for that bottom
and
dollar.
It's not more important.
I think
because it's not their family, true. But honestly, like if you have millions coming in, would you stop your million just to speak on Ice?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Right is right and wrong is wrong.
Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, then you have a leg to stand on. If somebody's discriminating against you, that's discrimination. You know what I'm saying? We have freedom of speech. You know what I'm saying? That's a protected right. We have freedom of speech right. And I can definitely speak out against injustices that are happening without fear of retribution to my pockets. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like any athlete that doesn't use that platform and doesn't stand up and say the right things, that need to affect their pockets. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to buy your shoes if you're not going to stand up. I'm not going, you know what I'm saying? I'm not coming to see you, or I'm not supporting anything you got going on if you're not willing to get out here and have a voice and stand up for what you know is right. You know what I'm saying? Just not saying nothing or feeling like, oh, I don't got to do that. Nah, that's wrong and that's pussy and we ain't supporting that either. Yeah. And these companies know that as well. That's why Nike does all this social injustice campaigns that they do. You know what I'm saying? Because they know that, damn, if we don't say nothing and if our athletes aren't allowed to say something, then guess what? Nigga, we gonna do y'all ass just like we did Target, nigga. Ain't nobody shopping at that motherfucker. We ain't buying shit.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? So us as a people, we gotta know the power that we have economically with our money and where to put it and what to do with it. And that will affect change more than I think kneeling would do.
But I
or
feel
anything
like
that.
us doing that as a people versus them under contracts is complete two different freedoms.
Yeah. That's a point. That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
Let us know what y'all think in the comments.
For sure. Now
We got kind of deep this episode,
right? With respect, with
Real as
respect to
fuck.
that, and kind of making a little bit of a sharp turn here. We've seen Kai Cenat in the news recently.
Yeah.
I wanted to get to you specifically on this, Amani, but he's taken a bit of a career turn recently, saying he's not going to be as focused, or really not really streaming as much anymore, and he's focused on his fashion line, becoming a better person. He's been taking videos of the nigga reading books.
Yes,
He
elevating
seems
his mind.
Yeah, really trying to do an elevation of the brand as a whole.
I agree. I like it. 100%. I've been streaming. May will be 5 years. I've been streaming. It is time. Thank you so much, y'all.
For sure.
Oh my God, thank you.
And you got classes coming soon. Go
I
ahead,
do.
Go ahead, plug that.
Yes, y'all. I stream university. I am teaching how to stream. I have been doing it for so long. It's to the point where I'm not tired of streaming, y'all, but I'm tired of streaming. Like, I'm ready to just teach y'all how to do it and just watch y'all do it, and I'll live vicariously through you.
You sound like Kai.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, like, it's literally a shift that's happening. And I agree. When he did that, I was like, oh my God, me too, Kai. Like, you know, I definitely understand. After years and years, like, you get tired of it.
You get burnt out a little bit.
A little bit is an understatement, y'all. If I seem kind of tired right now, I literally got off live at 11 o'clock this morning. I've been on since 3 a.m.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And it's lit, but when you get up, you're like, dang, and you get kind of tired, your mind groggy. Like, I'm ready just to push. But it is fun. If you're new to it, you have a good 4 years. So, but moving on to the next thing, I agree. Kai, I definitely
Do you
understand.
think he'll be successful in what he's trying to pursue?
Yes.
And do you think it's smart to stop streaming in order to pursue
yes,
it?
because of the audience he has grabbed. Yes, because he's on a global scale. They're gonna follow him no matter what. But listen, y'all, a fake website started selling his clothes, and it was they took thousands. So they already selling crazy. So imagine when the actual stuff come out, he's gonna make probably more money than he did streaming. So I think that's.
I mean, I was always a proponent of, you know what I'm saying, you get in the game to diversify. You know what I'm saying, become multifaceted. So I definitely salute him on, you know, everything that he's done streaming wise. He's really transcended the streaming game.
Yes.
And, you know, I wish him nothing but success.
Icon.
I wish him nothing but success on everything. And hopefully he finds love.
Yeah.
in the midst of that.
Yeah, right. He's been going through it.
Next episode.
Yeah, he's been going through. No, wait. We got, what, 2 minutes left? All right, cool. 2 minutes. Let me just say this real quick. Hey, look.
2 minutes left.
Mike Tomlin's no longer the Steelers coach. That shit broke my heart. I got tears in my eyes. Shout out to the greatest black coach of all time. You heard me? Steelers, we gonna be all right. It's gonna be a little bit journey. We gonna be all right. It's gonna be a process.
You know why it's gonna be all right?
Why?
Because he's gonna take a year off. He may just chill with his family, or he may do some TV. And then guess what?
What?
The Jets' job will be open in 2 years.
Fuck you, nigga.
Come on, Mike Tomlin. Come on to New York. If you win a title, and if you bring a title to New York City,
oh my God,
please bring a title to
Bill
New York City.
Belichick ain't first ballot Hall of Famer. You definitely will be, my man.
Two last things real quick. Prayers up to Ray J. He just came out recently. We don't want to get off too quickly, but prayers up to Ray J. He announced he has several months left to live. So we'll have to get into that more on the next episode, kind of do some more digging, but prayers up to him. And then the last thing, shout out to Tiana Taylor, man. She won that Golden Globe. Hip hop gets another W, you feel me?
Good job,
Big
boo.
time.
Good job, TT.
Y'all got anything y'all want to get off your chest?
Y'all, listen. Oh my God. Oh, well, the episode dropped. Never mind. It's a full moon in Leo on Sunday.
Oh, brother.
But it's already going to be gone by the time. But by the time y'all see this video, make sure you guys are making your manifestations. Make sure you guys are doing your visualizations. Make sure you guys are affirming, and make sure you guys are creating your environments, because this is the time to create the way you want your year to go. I'm being so serious now. Is the time. I got goosebumps talking about it.
All right, Juju's getting tired of us now. So, episode...
Nigga.
Is it 14?
Don't be rushing me.
Episode 14. What more can we say? You feel me? Jalen, Amani,
Shit.
Stu. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out the Instagram, TikTok, all of that. You feel me? Signing off. I'm out of here.